Good morning, students. Today I'll teach you some of the important problems. Rest of the problems you have to try yourself from exercise 2, 3, 4. So all difficulty problems and all areas important problems I'll cover, and remaining problems you please keep solving yourself. Now I want to give a revision for two more formulas which are important for average speed. So please learn perfectly in the concept already I have explained very clearly, and again I am giving a recap for the formulas. See students, whenever an object covers two distances d1 and d2, d1 d2 are the distances covered with the time t1 plus t2 in the time intervals t1 and t2. Then average speed formula is equal to total distance by total time we have. If we have two distances, an object covers two distances in two intervals of time, then average speed equal to total distance by total time. And for this I have two cases. If these two distances are equal distances, see students, equal distances, that is equal to d1 is equal to d2 is equal to d. Distances are same, speeds are different. When distances are same and speeds are different, how does the average speed formula changes? You see, then V average equal to, so average speed V average is equal to distance d1 is equal to d plus d2 also d, so d plus d I can write 2d. Okay students, 2d, and by t1. So and from this formula make t1 subject. Make t1 subject. What will you get? d1 by v1 you will get. Okay, and from this formula v2, so make t2 subject. Then what will you get students? t2 is equal to d2 by v2 you will get. So then, so instead of t1 we are writing d1 is equal to d, means d by v1 I write students, d by v1 I write students, plus t2 means d2 by v2, d2 means d, so again I will write d by v2 students. This is okay for you? Okay. Then what we will do, you see students, 2d by take d common here students, d take it common, 1 by v1 plus 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2 is left. Now this d gets cancelled, then v average is equal to, so 2 by what do we have, 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. So what do we have students? So see here, we have in the denominator 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2 we have, and LCM for this is v1 v2. LCM is v1 v2, v1 gets cancelled, v2 is left, plus v2 gets, with v2 it gets cancelled, v1 into 1 you have v1, means 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2 value v2 plus v1 by v2, that is equal to, I can write here like this students, v1 plus v2 by v2. So this is the value 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2, the value I have v1 plus v2 by v2. Okay students, then I am substituting that here. Then what will happen, you see students, we have 2 in the denominator, 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2, it comes to the denominator, then it will become reciprocal. So 2 into, for this fraction we have this value, it is in the denominator, so if it becomes reciprocal, v1 into v2 by 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2 is same, so v1 plus v2. So this is our important formula. Already I told to you, but again I am telling because so many problems we solve based on this formula only. That is, average speed will become 2 into v1 v2, 2 into v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Whenever equal distances covered by an object with different speeds v1 and v2. v1 v2 are two different speeds covering equal distances. With v1 speed, the distance covered is d, and with v2 speed also covered distances same, equal distances. Then 2 into v1 v2 by v1 plus v2 you can use the formula. And similarly, two distances are there, two times are there, and two speeds are there, but time intervals are equal. How does this formula changes, you see students? The same formula I am considering case 1 here, I am considering case 2 here students. So now equal time intervals are same. The time intervals are same, but what is given? Speeds are with different speeds. That is v1 comma v2. Speeds are different. Okay, then average speed formula is this one. So again I am writing v average. So see students, I am writing v average. So v average equal to total distance, means you are writing d1 plus d2 by, so total time you are writing t1 plus t2. t1 is t. Okay students, t2 also t, and t1 is t, t2 is t plus t, you will have 2t in the denominator, 2 into t in the denominator. Okay students, now what I am doing, d1 is equal to v1 into t1. So instead of d1 we are writing v1 into t1. So v1 into t1. So plus d2 means v2 into t2. See students, instead of d1 what are you writing? d1 means v1 into t1. So v1 into t1 is t. t1 is t. So v1 into t. So d2 means v2 into t2, but t2 value t. So v2 into t2, that is v2 into t by 2t. So that is equal to, so v average. Okay students, then take t common. What will you get? What will you get? v1 plus v2, okay, by 2t. So you take t common here, t is common, v1 is left, t is common, v1 is left. Okay, then t gets cancelled, you will get the formula is v1 plus v2 by 2. So that is the, when time intervals are same, simply the number of velocities by sum of the number of speeds by, so sum of the speeds by number of the speeds we have to write it students. So just simply write it, sum of the speeds by number of speeds, that is, okay, these two formulas we will use. So here the formula you are getting what? So v average is equal to v1 plus v2 by 2. So the formula is, what is that you see students? V average equal to v1 plus v2 by 2. Is it visible for you? Okay, and the next one is, now see students, So now all average speed formulas, whatever we have, and note point you see students, note. For example, an object has traveled from point A to point B. An object has traveled from A to B with a speed of 30 kilometer per hour. A to B with a speed of 30 kilometer per hour, and B to A with a speed of 70 kmph. Okay students, so return journey A to B and B to A. So that question is average speed I want. So average speed. So here A to B distance, if it is some distance x, and then B to A also distance will become x only, means equal distances. So you have the formula, it covers equal distances. It covered equal distances. So it covered equal distances means average speed formula we can use V average equal to 2 into V1 into V2 by what will you write students? V1 plus V2 is the formula we will write. Okay students, find the average speed in this situation I asked you. Okay students, average speed for equal distances, just now we have seen, I told to you several times, this formula is very important. And the concept, what is the first concept I explained for average speeds? Average speed explanation, that formulas are very important. Please go through them and write all the formulas, derive all the formulas in your own, and keep solving minimum 2 to 3 problems for every formula. 5 or 3 problems you keep solving from exercise 1, exercise 2, 3 and 4. You will get all problems very easily. So now 2 into V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Then average speed 2 into V1. What will you get students? So V1 value is 30 and V1 value is 30 and V2 value is 70 by V1 plus V2. 30 plus 70, the value is 100. Okay. Then this 0, we have 2 zeros here and 2 zeros here gets cancelled. 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4. 2 into 3, 6, 6 7 42. So what will I get? 42 kmph. 42 kilometer per hour is the average speed. So this is the average speed formula, and this is the calculation of average speed. For the same problem, find average velocity. So I ask you average velocity. So find average velocity. Means average velocity means what do we write students? We write total displacement by total time. Okay, total displacement. So total displacement by what do you write students? Total displacement by total time is our formula. Okay, then average velocity. So average velocity is a vector quantity. So average velocity is equal to total displacement S bar by the total time. By the total time you can write some t. Total time you can write t. And see here students, initial point is A, went to B and reached in the same path, return journey. For my conveniency and for our understanding purpose, I took the line downward, but it went in the same direction and returned in the same direction. So initial point and final point are same. Since initial and final, since initial and final points, initial and final points are same. Initial and final points are same. So displacement is 0. So what will you get students? Initial point and final point is same. So displacement will be 0. Are same. So displacement vector S bar is equal to 0. So when the displacement is 0, since initial and final points are same, so displacement is 0, then average velocity V average is equal to total displacement, means you should write 0 by total time, means you have to write T. 0 by anything is 0. So average velocity in this situation becomes 0. So average velocity in the situation is 0 students. See, it is started at A and went to B and reached like this. So final or coinciding, so you will get 0. Okay, see students, exercise 4, problem number 13. Exercise 4, problem number 13. Okay, so a car travels from point A to B. So that is point A, it went from A to B. Okay, like this. This is the B. It has went from A to B with a speed of 30 kilometer per hour. 30 kilometer per hour given. Okay students, and during the return journey from B to A, while coming from the return journey B to A, so in the same direction it is coming, but for our clarity I am drawing the line below. So during the return journey, see A to B, if you take the total distance is x. A to B, if the total distance is x. See students, A to B distance is x and covering with the speed of 30 km/h. During the return journey, half of the distance, means here to here. So what is this? Half of the distance x by 2 with a speed of 30 km/h only. 30 km/h, and the rest half of the distance, this is again rest half of the distance in the return journey. So rest half of the distance with 70 km/h. So A to B x displacement and 30 km per hour. Okay students, and B to A like this. Then find, then question mark is find average speed and average velocity in this situation. So see students, asking to find average speed. Question is what? Find average speed average velocity in the journey. Find average speed and average velocity in the journey. That is a question mark. Okay, students. See, simply I will do one thing here. Average velocity. So average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time we know. So where the particle started at A, it is started. You know, A it went and it came back. So initial and final points are same. So total displacement is 0, and it may take some time for the entire trip, forward journey and backward journey. So in this situation, so average velocity is equal to 0. So then you will get average velocity value 0. This is a vector quantity. Since displacement is 0, average velocity 0. Okay, so that is over. So means, so average velocity we have found it. Okay, this story is over. Next we have to find average speed. Okay, students, average speed I want. Okay, then I will do one thing. You see, students, A to B distance. A to B distance how much? X. And B to A distance also how much, student? That is also X. So equal distances it is covered. But while traveling from B to A, so B to A, it is covered equal distances with different speeds. Okay, students. So then average speed I will calculate for B to A. So first of all, I will calculate average speed for B to A in the return journey. Okay, this is 30 and this is 70. Then you write it 2 into V1 into V2 by, what will you write, students? V1 plus V2. Then VBA is equal to 2 into V1 is 30, V2 70 by V1 plus V2. So that is 100. Okay, students, and two zeros gets cancelled. So what will you get, students? Average speed we will get. So I am finding average speed for B to A. So then 2 into 3 6, 6 7 42. So then we will get the answer 42 kmph. This is okay, students. So then see, students, A to B distance you know. So then for finding the average speed, A to B, I am writing here, A to B distance is x. So A to B, that the distance is x and went with a speed of 30 kmph, and B to A again a distance is x and its average speed we found it 42 kmph. Okay, students, since B to A journey, in the B to A journey two speeds are there with equal distances, we found its average speed. So now A to B I know the speed and B to A also I know the average speed. Okay, students, so I will find average speed for the entire trip. So I will find average speed for total journey. Average speed for total, so journey I want to find it. Average speed for the total journey I want to find it. So that is V average equal to, okay, distances are same, speeds are different. Then what is our formula? 2 into, this is V1. Now take it as V1, take it as V2. So this is V1 and This is V2. 2 into V1 means 30. V2 42. 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. 30 plus 42 you will have 72. Okay students, you do calculation for this problem. So distances are same, speeds are different, then average speed formula 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Okay, then you do calculation for that students. So then we will get, we should get 35. So with 6 it will be cancelled. So what do we have usually students? 2 into 30 into 42 by how much we have? 72. Then 6 12s are 72 and 6 7s are. Okay students, again 2 6s are and 6 5s are. Okay, then 5 into 7 35 kmph is the average speed for the given problem. So A to B, B to A. So average velocity we have found, we got 0, and average speed we have found, that is 35 kmph. So now okay students, see another model. So now exercise 4, problem number 14. So an object started at point A, that is car A, that is a car. A car travels from station A, started at station A. Okay students, and went to B. So went to B. A to B, let the time taken is, so covered distance is x and the time taken, let it be t1. So while going from A to B. Okay students, now B to A. Now while going from B to A, covered distance is again x, but so B to A total distance we know x, and this x distance it covered. So B to A, when the time taken is t2, then so half of the time interval. So A to B, x distance, time taken t, and went with the speed of 30 kmph. 30. Okay, that is 30 km per hour. Okay students, and B to A. So for example, B to A, if the time taken is t2, half of that time. So in that half of the time interval, it moves with a 30 kmph speed, and rest half of the time, not the distances, the total time for B to A is t. B to A, let the total time. So B to A, let the time taken. So B to A, let the time taken be, the time taken be, so t2 seconds. So in this, half of the time journey, so t2, half of the journey time, it moves with 30 kmph, and rest half of the journey time, so it moves with 70 km per hour. See students, this is the given problem. A to B, 30 kmph. A to B, 30 kmph. Okay, time taken is t1. B to A, total time is t2, and the total the driver divided into two equal parts. So for the total time is t2 seconds, half time 30, next half time 70 km per hour. Then asking average speed and average velocity. So first of all I will find average speed. So average speed for B2A, return journey I will calculate. So in the return journey, times are equal, time taken are same, speeds are different, then average speed will become simply V1 plus V2 by 2. So V1 plus V2 by 2. Since, so what do you write? Since time intervals are equal. Since time intervals are equal. Since time intervals are, what do you write students? Since time intervals are equal. So whenever the time intervals are equal, then average speed formula we have V1 plus V2 by 2. So V1 is 30, V2 is 70. 30 plus 70 you will have 100. So 100 by 2. So simply time intervals are equal, sum of velocities by number of velocities. Simply average of speeds only we have to do it. So 30 plus 70 by 2, you are getting 50 kmph is the average speed for B2A. Now see students, so A to B distance you know x, speed you know 30 kmph. Okay students, and B to A, again distance is x only. B to A distance is x. B to A average speed I have found. I have two speeds. For that I found average speed. Again x distance with 50 kmph speed it is traveling. So equal distances, different speeds. Then average speed for the total journey. So then average speed for entire journey, for entire average speed for the entire journey. So I want to find it, that is V average is equal to so different speeds you have, equal distances we have, then take it V1, take it V2. Okay students, then 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. 2 into V1 you write it 30 and V2 write it 50 by, so 30 plus 50 you will get 80. Okay students. Okay, then this 0 gets cancelled and it will be cancelled with 2 4s. So what is left? 30 into 5 by 4. So then you have 150 by 4. So 150 by 4 is equal to, so V average, 150 by 4 is equal to V average. Divide that 150 with the 4. Okay students, divide that 150 with the 4. 4 3s are 12, 3 and 0, 4 7s are 28, 2 point and 0 and 5s are 4 5s are 20. Okay students, so then this will become, divide with the 4 you will get 37.5 kmph is the average speed. So this is the average speed, and if you find average velocity started at A, went to A, reached to B, so displacement is 0, so average velocity will be 0. So average Okay students. Okay students, see an important note. So an object started at A point and reached to B and B to C. So it went like this, it is going in a straight line motion. And for example, here the speed is V1 and here the speed is V2. So then asking to find average speed and average velocity. Since the object is moving in a straight line path, since object moving in a straight line, since the object moving in a straight line path, object moves in a straight line path, so what will happen students? So distance and displacements are same. So that is, we know that distance in a specified direction is called displacement. Since object is moving in a straight line path, distance is equal to, so distance is equal to, what will happen students? Distance is equal to displacement. Distance and displacements are same. This is the initial point, this is the final point, that is the distance and that is only displacement. So distance by time, if you write the total distance by time and total displacement by time, so take total distance by time, total time, and take what is that? Total displacement. So total displacement by time taken, you will get, so this is called average speed, and this is called average velocity. So they both will be equal. Means in a straight line motion, average speed and average velocities are same. For example, equal distances with different speeds, 40 km/h and 60 km/h. If I ask the average speed, so then we will calculate 2 into V1 into V2 by V1 plus V2. 2 into 40 into 60 by 40 plus 60, 100. 2 zeros gets cancelled. 2 4s are 8, 8 6s are 48 km/h. So you are getting answer is 48 km/h. That is the average speed. That is also average velocity. So because since it is moving in a straight line path, distances, displacements are equal. Distance is in a specified direction, both are equal. So in a straight line motion, our all formulas stands valid. For average speed and average velocity will become equal. What are the formulas we have derived for average speed? All the formulas you can use for average velocity also when the distance and displacement are coinciding. So that point you remember it students. So remaining exercise problems you keep solving. Thank you.